Hi, I'm Albert Gasparian, head women's volleyball coach at Golden West Community College in Huntington Beach, California for the past 21 seasons. We've won 16 California State Community College championships and the past 11 consecutively. Today we're going to be working on situational team defense, strategies of defense, and transition out of defense into offense. The first thing in defense is always to get the ball up, to be in the right spot, and to be able to play the ball so you can score points. Today we're going to work on different defensive situations, how to get in the proper position, how to, after you dig the ball, how to get transitioned into the right spot and try to score some points. Also, down balls and free balls in different defense situations. First thing in a situational defense, we have to always be prepared for the ball that's overpassed, the ball that's overset, and the ball when the other team doesn't hit it. The first situation here we're going over is a free ball defense. A free ball we would define as any time that the other player bumps the ball over the net or sets it over the net from the back row on the third contact. When we run a free ball defense, we expect to score at a very high percentage out of this play, and we want the ball passed and contacted as perfectly as possible so we can run any option of our offense that we'd like to. On the free ball defense, the definition of it, once again, is the ball's most of the time being bumped over. We want our players getting into position, we want them being down, we want them ready, and our setter is releasing and blocking to the net. First play, when it's over, we want to identify that the ball is getting bumped over the net. So the first thing we would do is our setter would yell free ball, would release to the net. Our front row is going to back off the net and be ready. Okay. Our middle back is going to rotate to the back corner or to the seam. Our left back will come off. So on a free ball, the first move, our setter's yelling free ball, and then everybody else will react accordingly. Okay, some fundamental concepts, go ahead and get in position. Go, just go. Is our front row is only taking the short ball. Our front row is stopped and set and not backing up. We want as many balls taken by the back row in particular. The left back will take as many balls as she can get. She has the best angle coming at the setter. So if our left back can get it, she's going to try to get it. Only the short ball will be taken by the front row player. Okay, we need to make sure we handle that ball better.
Free ball. Free ball.
Okay, that was the free ball defense with the setter in the back row. Now, three rotations, our setter is in the front row. So if we switch our setter up, it's going to look very similar, but now what's going to happen, these players will be identical. Our right back will move up instead of moving back. Okay, it's very important, as you can see right now, is that our middle front gets off the net and gets down low, or she's very vulnerable to not doing it correctly. Down low, she's stopped and she's set. Okay, so now you can see we now have 2 hitters that we'll be able to transition on instead of the 3. The next situation is a down ball. We would define a down ball as any time a player stands on the ground and hits the ball over, or if there was a hitter that we didn't feel we wanted to block. In a down ball defense, our front row does not block. Our front row does not block. Our defense, our back row is going to move in. Our front row comes off a bit, and we're ready to dig the ball up in the air without a block. 3 of the rotations, the most difficult is going to be when the setter is in the back row. So we're going to switch these 2 back here. Key element, key mistake with setters in the back row on a down ball is that they release and block, run to the net to set without playing defense, which leaves this corner back here, the right back, exposed. So if you're attacking with a down ball, usually we would try to attack at their setter if she's in the back row. Fundamental concepts, we're always in our base position. Down ball needs to be communicated, and the first move is our middle back will come up about 6-8 feet and be down set. Our middle right back is going to come back, and our left back is going to come back, and we're playing a line of 3, basically straight across, digging the ball that comes across. Our left front is going to get off the net a couple steps, down low. Our middle front is going to take 1 step back, and get down. Our right front will take 1 step off, but she has to be ready to set the ball. So it'll look like this. Okay, crucial point is when the ball gets hit to the setter, she has to call that she's out, and our right front needs to become the setter on the set the second ball. Okay, now when the setter is in the front row, nothing really changes except it makes our offense be able to be much more fluid and faster, except we only have the 2 hitters. The advantage is she's able, the right front, the setter, to dump the ball on 2 and can score in that way, and our middle front can come behind the setter and hit. Go for it. Okay, so we've now gone free ball and a down ball. Those would be our 2 areas where we expect to score at a very high rate. The most crucial factor that has to happen on the down ball, go to the down ball, is that the middle back often forgets to move up, which leaves this middle exposed. So the key is to make sure your middle back makes that move up and comes short enough. The difficult ball is when it comes deep, if the players won't move their feet. So they make the move up, the ball's hit deep, they either need to take the ball overhand or make sure they move their feet back. Okay, that would be the down ball and the free ball. Now, oftentimes when the ball's hit against a basic defense, the ball's set, different situations arise. If the ball was set perfect every single time, we would know exactly how to set our defense up. If the block was set perfect every time, we would know exactly to set them in the right spots. However, that rarely happens. Oftentimes the ball's inside, the ball's outside, players hit at the wrong time, and things happen, so we need to be prepared in every situation for what happens. Now, the ball against the four set gets set. The blocker is going to set the block on the hitter.